I confess.
I am confessing.
I have confessed.
I have been confessing since morning.
I confessed.
I was confessing.
I had confessed.
I had been confessing since morning.
I shall confess.
I shall be confessing.
I shall have confessed.
I shall have been confessing 2 days.
I confine.
I am confining.
I have confined.
I have been confining for 2 days.
I confined.
I was confining.
I had confined.
I had been confining for 2 days.
I shall confine.
I shall be confining.
I shall have confined.
I shall have been confining since morning.
I confiscate.
I am confiscating.
I have confiscated.
I have been confiscating since morning.
I confiscated.
I was confiscating.
I had confiscated.
I had been confiscating since morning.
I shall confiscate.
I shall be confiscating.
I shall have confiscated.
I shall have been confiscating 2 days.
I confuse.
I am confusing.
I have confused.
I have been confusing for 2 days.
I confused.
I was confusing.
I had confused.
I had been confusing for 2 days.
I shall confuse.
I shall be confusing.
I shall have confused.
I shall have been confusing since morning.
I congratulate.
I am congratulating.
I have congratulated.
I have been congratulating since morning.
I congratulated.
I was congratulating.
I had congratulated.
I had been congratulating since morning.
I shall congratulate.
I shall be congratulating.
I shall have congratulated.
I shall have been congratulating 2 days.
I connect.
I am connecting.
I have connected.
I have been connecting for 2 days.
I connected.
I was connecting.
I had connected.
I had been connecting for 2 days.
I shall connect.
I shall be connecting.
I shall have connected.
I shall have been connecting since morning.
I connote.
I am connoting.
I have connoted.
I have been connoting since morning.
I connoted.
I was connoting.
I had connoted.
I had been connoting since morning.
I shall connote.
I shall be connoting.
I shall have connoted.
I shall have been connoting 2 days.
I conquer.
I am conquering.
I have conquered.
I have been conquering for 2 days.
I conquered.
I was conquering.
I had conquered.
I had been conquering for 2 days.
I shall conquer.
I shall be conquering.
I shall have conquered.
I shall have been conquering since morning.
I consecrate.
I am consecrating.
I have consecrated.
I have been consecrating since morning.
I consecrated.
I was consecrating.
I had consecrated.
I had been consecrating since morning.
I shall consecrate.
I shall be consecrating.
I shall have consecrated.
I shall have been consecrating 2 days.
I consent.
I am consenting.
I have consented.
I have been consenting for 2 days.
I consented.
I was consenting.
I had consented.
I had been consenting for 2 days.
I shall consent.
I shall be consenting.
I shall have consented.
I shall have been consenting since morning.
I conserve.
I am conserving.
I have conserved.
I have been conserving since morning.
I conserved.
I was conserving.
I had conserved.
I had been conserving since morning.
I shall conserve.
I shall be conserving.
I shall have conserved.
I shall have been conserving 2 days.
I consider.
I am considering.
I have considered.
I have been considering for 2 days.
I considered.
I was considering.
I had considered.
I had been considering for 2 days.
I shall consider.
I shall be considering.
I shall have considered.
I shall have been considering since morning.
I consign.
I am consigning.
I have consigned.
I have been consigning since morning.
I consigned.
I was consigning.
I had consigned.
I had been consigning since morning.
I shall consign.
I shall be consigning.
I shall have consigned.
I shall have been consigning 2 days.
I consist.
I am consisting.
I have consisted.
I have been consisting for 2 days.
I consisted.
I was consisting.
I had consisted.
I had been consisting for 2 days.
I shall consist.
I shall be consisting.
I shall have consisted.
I shall have been consisting since morning.
I consoled.
I am consoling.
I have consoled.
I have been consoling since morning.
I consoled.
I was consoling.
I had consoled.
I had been consoling since morning.
I shall console.
I shall be consoling.
I shall have consoled.
I shall have been consoling 2 days.
I consort.
I am consorting.
I have consorted.
I have been consorting for 2 days.
I consorted.
I was consorting.
I had consorted.
I had been consorting for 2 days.
I shall consort.
I shall be consorting.
I shall have consorted.
I shall have been consorting since morning.
I conspire.
I am conspiring.
I have conspired.
I have been conspiring since morning.
I conspired.
I was conspiring.
I had conspired.
I had been conspiring since morning.
I shall conspire.
I shall be conspiring.
I shall have conspired.
I shall have been conspiring 2 days.
I constitute.
I am constituting.
I have constituted.
I have been constituting for 2 days.
I constituted.
I was constituting.
I had constituted.
I had been constituting for 2 days.
I shall constitute.
I shall be constituting.
I shall have constituted.
I shall have been constituting since morning.
I constrain.
I am constraining.
I have constrained.
I have been constraining since morning.
I constrained.
I was constraining.
I had constrained.
I had been constraining since morning.
I shall constrain.
I shall be constraining.
I shall have constrained.
I shall have been constraining 2 days.
I construct.
I am constructing.
I have constructed.
I have been constructing for 2 days.
I constructed.
I was constructing.
I had constructed.
I had been constructing for 2 days.
I shall construct.
I shall be constructing.
I shall have constructed.
I shall have been constructing since morning.